Okay, we'll get started here in a second. Good evening then. To those of you just joining us. The aircraft is cold and dark, so it's going to be a full start. And the VATSIM controllers are, I believe, currently online at Vienna. Yes, they are. Good. Okay, I just need to change the controls. I was using the CRJ earlier today. And I'll zoom out a little bit as well. Just get to the camera settings. Let's have a look at that. I'll probably have to change that again. Oh no, that should do. Right, okay. Cold and dark start, let's do it. It's been a while since I've been starting the stream this early on. Normally I get all the bits in that I need first. But this time you'll have the pleasure of watching the whole lot. Okay, top panel done for now. Happy days. The brightness of these is always so dim. Like, literally, I can barely see it. I know you guys probably won't be able to see it. Okay, there we go, that'll do. Let's start getting this information in then. Flight plan's already on SimBrief, so hopefully it'll be nice, easy load in. We just need to check it off, make sure everything's correct in there, and that there's no discontinuity, like that. Okay, the reason there is a discontinuity is because the arrival procedure isn't in yet. I'll get that in now. We're going to 35 left Zulu. And it is the Everett to Echo departure. Every 2 Echo, there it is. Via inlet? Yep, via inlet. So that should have put some more in there now. Let's just again check there's no discontinuity in there. Inlet and then decel. Yeah, we'll leave that there. That'll do. Okay, into the top for the departure. At the moment, we're leaving via runway 29, Invo 3 Charlie. So 29, Invo 3 Charlie. Let's get that in. Won't be able to see that yet until the IRS is aligned. Let's just have a look at the charts, see if that's looking correct. Whiskey Whiskey 383, yeah, what's that? Whiskey Whiskey 296, happy days. Okay, we've got an early turn at 1000 as well. Okay. Right, information is in there. I'm just going to put predictive shear on now so I don't forget. I'm also going to put the TCAS on. Probably shouldn't do that already, but put it on what it is. That can be on standby because we don't want to be squawking just yet. Constraints there, I'll get the QNH in, which at the moment is down as 1034. There's no point doing speed yet until we've done the init data. Almost forgot about all this then. We're going to do weight and balance, and we need to start boarding. So we'll request the OFP, start boarding. Okay, and that takes a while. I should have done that first, really. Never mind. We can request our clearance before that. Let's just check the OFP block fuel, check it's correct. 6461. So 6461 there. Happy days. Okay, we are boarding. But we'll connect the jetway anyway. Get this on here. While that boarding is going ahead, we can probably contact Vienna Tower. Information Bravo is now current, and departure runway is still 29, so 119.4. Oh. Vienna Tower, good evening. Austrian 3 Romeo Mike, type A32N at stand Charlie 33, requesting IFR clearance to Milan as filed, have information Bravo.
Austrian 3 Romeo Mike in Tower, low standby, 1 minute.
Okay, you said standby. I always struggle to hear them. I think the altitude's going to be wrong.
Oscar Lima Alpha to the HC via Papa. Ciao. Papa 3 back to Oscar Lima Alpha. Iberia 3 Bravo Kilo, wind 3 degrees, 1 for non runway 29, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, runway Iberia 3 Bravo Kilo, thank you. Austrian 3 Romeo Mike here, cleared to Milan via the Imbob 3 Charlie departure of runway 29, initially 5000 squawk 4620.
Cleared to Milan via Invo 3 Charlie departure, initially 5000 and runway 29. Squawk 4620, Austrian 3 Romeo Mike. I think that was correct.
3 Romeo Mike, respect correct.
Excellent. Okay, so we're cleared as we are then. So 38,000.
Quality 738 taxi point runway 29 via Mike, QNH 1034.
Okay, that's boarded. Happy days. Right, payload is 15912. Zero fuel weight 58412. And center of gravity is 24.2. Block. I'm gonna need the block. Is
Austrian 678 wind 310 degrees 1 for not runway 29 clear to land.
Runway 29 clear to land, Austrian 678.
Okay, now we can go to
no 80 for ATC uniform
init page B, 0 fuel weight and 0 fuel center of gravity.
122.8, thank you for your service, Solar de Papa Iberia 31, Bravo Kilo, ciao.
5.8. No, it's got 3. They changed this recently, I'm sure they did. Let's try 584. Oh. 584.1. I think that's going to be too much. So it's probably 5.8.4. In fact, that's what it used to be. I'm sure it was 5.8.4 over the centre of gravity, which is 24.2. Yeah, there we go. That's right. Okay, and the block fuel is 6.4. There we go. So that will now do its prediction, or it should do. There we go. Right. It's in. Right. Perf then. Okay. Transition altitude here is 11,000. Quite high for Europe. Obviously quite a mountainous region. We want flaps 1, and I'm just going to put 58 in. I don't really know the flex to temp temps. It's science that's beyond me. So they're going to be our V speeds. The takeoff shift should be adjusted on here, but we're not going to do it. Okay, we won't worry about that for a while. Okay, takeoff speeds are in though, flight plans in. Fuel predictions in, not got a secondary flight plan. I believe that's everything. Okay, so now we need to squawk. What was it? 4620, 4620. Squawk on. Flaps are going to be set to 1. Anything else I need to adjust? Initial climb of 5,000. Get that in. And we're going to get the speed initially to 200. Happy with everything as is.
678, taxi get Foxtrot 01 Lima.
Let's just check.
Taxi
Altimeter settings still the same.
Austrian 678.
678, Foxtrot 01 Lima.
Yeah, 1034. Right, okay. I think we're about ready now. So let's get rid of this jetway. And we'll ask for push and start. Austrian 3 Romeo Mike, ready for push and start.
Austrian 3 Romeo Mike, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, 3 Romeo Mike.
Quality 738, wind 31 degrees 1 for knots, runway 29, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 29, cleared for takeoff, quality 738.
Okay, so beacon off, don't need the wing lights on, not doing an inspection. I'm not intending to anyway. Okay, where is the pitot? I forgot about that. Anti-ice.
Vienna
Probe,
Tower,
window heat, there we go. We'll always keep that on.
Gate number please.
It's Foxtrot 01.
Foxtrot 01. Austria.
Okay, let's start this pushback. And start engine 2. Start engine 1. That'll do you. Parking brakes set, stop the pushback. Engine's starting up nicely. Brakes to auto, another Austrian there, lovely company traffic.
73, Unicorn 128, bye bye.
128, scheinbar noch konzentriert.
Our station is Vienna Tower, now closing, one is Unicorn 128.
Oh man, we nearly got the takeoff. Never mind. Okay, so Vienna Tower's closing, so we're not going to have VATSIM anymore for this moment. But it doesn't matter. We may well still have VATSIM by the time we get to Italy, but it's okay. It's about the flight, it's not about VATSIM. Okay, engines to normal mode. Oh, maybe not yet. I don't know what the PSI should be. This is new to me, this one. They've made some changes. Okay. We'll go APU off now. Taxi lights on. We'll go runway turn off on. Leave the landing lights off and the strobe for now. And I'll just get the map up before we start moving here. Vienna traffic, Austrian 3 Romeo Mike, taxiing from Charlie 33 to runway 29, Vienna traffic. There we go. Okay, our current location, then we need to get to 29, so we're going to go to Alpha 2. We'll pull out onto taxiway M, so Mike, and then turn it off to there. Here we go.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
So left onto Mike here. Traffic's clear left and right. The VATSIM controller's just gone offline, so we just missed him, unfortunately. We got our clearance though, so at least we got that in. Now it's almost an immediate left turn, this one. As we take off, I'll just quickly show you. So on the departure chart here, we're literally coming out of 29, immediate left turn to Whiskey Whiskey 296, and then we're on Invo 3 Charlie then to Invob. Everything else on that's needed, happy days. Pretty quiet now at Vienna. Obviously normally a very busy airport. Even on VATSIM it's one of the busy ones in Europe. I need to get some better scenery for Vienna. This is just horrible. Thanks for the like, Julian. Okay, a little bit further. We'll take Alpha 2, so it's not this first one, it's the next turn-in. I'll just check VAT Spy to make sure nothing's coming before we get on the runway though. I'd imagine something will be. Okay, we're good for a bit of time yet. There's a Ryanair inbound, but he's up at 20,000, so we're good. Okay, next turn in here. Vienna traffic, Austrian 3 Romeo Mike, lining up on runway 29, Vienna traffic. So we're just going to do broadcasts on Unicom, just to allow other traffic in the area to know what we're doing. Make sure there's no confliction. Okay, so that is us on 29 now, and let's go. We're rolling. On our way out of Vienna now, towards Milan. Quite a short hop. Max of 1.5 hours, probably going to be less than that. Here's V-speed. Rotate. Gear up. Going to keep it at 200 for this turn. I'm going to allow it to go, there we go, past 1000 onto autopilot. Leave it to climb. Beautiful view of Vienna there. Vienna Airport, if only it was more than default scenery. That's Vienna itself. Here comes the speed, we can change the flaps. Vienna traffic, Austrian 3 Romeo Mike, climbing to 5000 on Invo 3 Charlie, Vienna traffic. Flaps up. Initial climb was 5000, I'll have a look at the departure chart. Can speed up now as well. So departure chart then, and we'll get the world map there. Our location there, we're just coming up to the first waypoint, going to make our way to Whiskey 383 and then onwards to Invob. There's nothing about height restriction, so I'm going to start my climb all the way up to 38,000 now. Once we get past 10,000, we'll increase the speed even more as well. And what you see soon enough is just around this area here, time to go, TTG will update, and it will give us an accurate time of how long's left of the flight. That should have been to takeoff there. Whoops. Outside temperature -7. This aircraft gets better every time I fly it. The sounds are amazing. What we're looking for now is 10,000. Once we hit 10,000, we can get rid of the landing lights as well as the seatbelt signs, and then we'll be looking to increase the speed as well to around 280 knots. Okay, 10,000 reached. Lights off and seatbelt signs off there. And that is transition level reached, so we'll go to, I didn't mean to do that, go to standard. I was going to say, facing the wrong way. Okay, so on our way to Milan, LIMC, currently -3 degrees over there, 20-degree winds at 3 knots, nothing really to worry about. Right, let's have a look at the actual flight itself then, just so you know what we're doing here. So we're currently on the departure. As you can see, that's going to bring us out to Imvob here. We're then going to start making our way across Austria in a southwesterly bearing towards the border with Italy there, entering northern Italy to make our way towards Milan, just south of Switzerland there. As we get to Milan, we're going to brake south past the actual city itself before making a westerly turn in to head back north to the airport that we're going to be landing at. That's just the approach there. So you can see that is the approach we're taking. Milan city itself around here. We're going to be coming in via Everett, down to go round and up back to the airport itself. Flight time is roughly about 1 hour 20 minutes. I can't actually see what it's saying. Hey Erica, apologies, I pulled my mic out there. Yeah, so I can't actually see what it's saying at the top of the screen there. Let's have a look if I can. Oh no. Oh no. Please don't crash. It's because I pulled out a USB, isn't it? Damn. Oh, that's upsetting. That is upsetting. Okay guys, unfortunately the stream has crashed. It's not just the stream, it's FlightSim. FlightSim has crashed. I'm just gonna try. No, it's done. It is dead. I can't even quit it. I'm gonna have to end task. Oh man, right, okay. I apologise. It's one of the issues with FlightSim. It is temperamental in places. Pulling out a USB apparently is one of those places. So yeah, apologies. I literally turned my head. So I've been having issues with my mic recently, and it turned out the cables needs replacing. So I've got a alternative at the moment, which is shorter than it usually is. And yeah, I literally turned my head too much to the left there, and it came out. So it's my fault. You know, you can't expect it to be perfect every time you pull everything out, all the control surfaces. Right, okay. So I am gonna I'm gonna start that again. Okay, we don't have VATSIM online, so there's nothing stopping us just starting a bit closer to the runway. But it's gonna take a bit of time, guys. I do apologise. Here we go though. Starting up, FlightSim again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get us in a position next to the runway. In fact, on the runway, probably ready to go, and then I'll connect to VATSIM and we'll just go. There's no controllers on it at Vienna, so there's no reason why that's not right. I'll just wait if there's any traffic nearby, which there probably will be. But yeah, it's okay. It'll be alright. So yeah, apologies. Anyway, mic's working, system's working. We're back online. We're coming back to it. This flight to Milan will go ahead. Do not fear. It will happen. Good news is Milan's gone offline now as well, so we're not going to have any cover. Well, Milan still is online ground, but yeah, I mean, it's expected at this time, isn't it? Should have done a flight in America, really, but never mind. We're going to Milan. Okay, we will get there. We will get there. I want that route over the mountains as well as we head into Italy. I want to see it. So again, we'll get into the sim. It takes a while, as you can see. Get into the sim. I'll set the time to 2 o'clock-ish. So we've got daytime hours, and we'll go from Vienna to Milan. Problem is we are going to have to put everything in just before we take off, but that's fine. It's fine by me anyway. We will get there. It's funny, it crashed exactly as Erica said hi. Maybe it was Erica's fault. Erica, what do you have to say to yourself? She's probably still not here anymore. I wouldn't be. If the stream just stopped, I'd be like, yeah, see ya. Runway 29. There we go. Okay, so I'm not going to have to do as much to get ready. It won't take too long. Remind me not to turn my head to the left. PC's on the right hand side. If I go too far to the left, the cable comes out. It's not a good system. I need a wireless headset. Alright.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff. Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
God, how many times are you going to say that, dude? Everything's on as it should be otherwise, isn't it? No. I did get a squawk, so I'll put that in first. That'll be the first step. 4620 is my squawk on there. And then we're actually going to have to put all this in again. In it is in the menu. You know what? I'll just put in the details I had earlier. So zero fuel weight was 58.4 over 24.4. Fuel on board's disappeared, hasn't it? Six. Six, 4, 6, 1. There it is. Okay, so all that's going to be missing. Just get the departure in and then we'll be good to go. Hey Bear, how's it going? Haley, my good friend. Good to see you again. Left Zulu, and we were via A32NX Echo and Inler. Insert, there we go, right. Perf 158. We're nearly there. We just had a sim crash. It was my own fault apparently. Well, it was my own fault. And it bees in as much as it can be. Happy days, that'll do it. Right, okay. So, auto brakes on, auto brakes to max. That's at speed. Okay, what I am going to do, even though it's going to disappear, set this to 200. That's 5,000. And away we go. Oh, the parking brake's not on. Come on. There we go. Oh, that was loud. That was loud. Oh, nice, you got a new job. Congratulations, what's your new job? Tell me. Yeah, I had COVID the other week. I had COVID over Christmas actually. It wasn't the best. I've had my jabs as well. I'm just waiting on a booster. I'd imagine it would have been a lot worse if I hadn't have had them. Say you had to get a COVID test, like it's a big thing having a COVID test. I've had to have loads of them. I have to have 2 a week. I think most people who work in government sector do have to have a couple of tests a week. They're great, you get used to them after a while. Okay, let's just check. VAT spy. Yeah, okay, I'm going to connect. Vienna traffic. No, wrong point. 122.8 needs to be on. Vienna traffic, Austrian 3 Romeo Mike on the Invo 3 Charlie departure, climbing to 10,000. Vienna traffic. Okay, there we go. So we're not exactly back where we were. We're nearly there. Nearly there. Gonna have to do this again. This will load up in a second. Okay, we're just gonna go for it, 38. I don't know what an acceptable V-speed would be climbing up. Okay, looking for 10,000 there. Okay, 10,000 hit. Coming up to 11 soon, so I'll go on to standard now. Whoops. Take all the lights off that we don't need and seatbelt sign off. Okay, this is about it. This is about where we had the sim crash. Sip my coffee. Sip his coffee as well. Okay. Glad I saw that. Everything else is in as it should be. Happy days. Fuel pred's not done, but I'm not worried about it. We're full as we need to be. So what I can do is I can just fill in some of the data on the approach phase, although this is likely to change. So 1026. Temperature is at -4 now. Mag and wind 10 at 3. I'm going to go for 140 VAP. I don't want it any less than that. And let's have a look at the angle. Sorry, the speed, the height. So I never really know which number to go for here. So RA, I take that as radio, and DAH barrow, I suppose. I don't know. I'm gonna go 807 on the barrow. That'll call out the minimums. That'll do. So the lock for that is 109.1. If I put that in now, and then it's in there, isn't it? I don't have to worry about that. It's asking for a course. Don't normally put a course, but I'll put one in. If it takes it. No, didn't think it would. Okay, so we're struggling to reach speed at the moment. Time to go is down to 58 minutes though. Bloody hell, that is a short flight. That's what I was trying to see before when I pulled my headset out. Thought it was going to be longer than that. Might have to reduce the speed. By the time we're at 38, we're going to be descending. Nah, it's got to be more than 58 minutes. Nowhere near Italy yet. There we go, there's a view of the mountains. At the start of the mountains, anyway. Nice little divide there, you can see where the snow starts and stops. Beautiful. All this view here. So obviously out that way, that would be Innsbruck and the ski resorts of Austria. Another aircraft somewhere on our right hand side. It's a Swiss Air going to Vienna from Zurich. Be at a similar altitude to us. Uh-oh. Get the speed up closer to where it should be. I'm going to hold the altitude at 30 here. Not too sure why the throttle didn't just go for itself then. Getting a bit of turbulence as well, so I'm going to turn the seatbelt sign back on. It's where everyone would be crapping themselves. They just heard the engines go full whack. Planes bouncing up and down over the mountains. And then the seatbelt sign comes on. That is not what you want to see. No, sir. Just check this. Yeah, okay, should be taking this route, that's fine then. The weather's actually fine. I thought the weather in Europe would be crap today, to be honest, but it's been fine all day. It's been really cloudy over the UK where I am. I'm looking at it, Turkey's got bad weather today. A bit of snow as well in places. And around Moscow as well. A bit of snow over Greece, really. Apologies, I didn't realise I'd left you on that view. I tabbed out. I am so sorry, everybody. Okay, let's have a little look. A little look-see. It is bouncing up and down, so I imagine it's going to look pretty interesting inside. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. There's no window frame in these anymore, but it does give you that feeling like you're pressing your face against the glass, like you always did when you were a kid. It is really bumpy out here. You can almost feel it. That's other side there. Oh, there we go. There's the window view. I thought they'd fully got rid of it. Let's see what else we got then. Oh, nice. Again, I still kind of feel like I'm pressing my face against the glass. I just want to see something here. Awesome. Let's see. Okay, they actually are external. I didn't realise they'd done that. Okay, so up till 12 is actually external, and then 12 is no window. So is 13. 14 has a window. God, imagine seeing that, you'd be terrified. It is really bumpy over these mountains. Over the start of the Austrian Alps from the Austrian side. Just show you. That is where we are. We're pretty much halfway across Austria now. We'll be heading into the north of Italy soon enough. Not a comfortable flight. This would definitely not be a comfortable flight. It is very bumpy. Okay, we're at 280. We're just going to push the speed up a bit, try and get out of this chop. Up to 290 will do. We could always change altitude, but where's the fun in that? You know what though, it's almost unworkable up here. You know what? I'm going to come down to 26. See if that makes any difference. It shouldn't be climbing, it should be going down. So bumpy. So drop by 2,000. Oh. Oh, that's my aircraft there. That's awesome. What's this then? The nearest nearest airport. Ah. What am I doing? Camera, cockpit, there we go. Okay, well that seems absolutely no better at all. It's just as bumpy down. In fact, it's hard to tell. It's still pretty bumpy. It's still pretty bumpy. Terrain still doesn't work anymore. That's some big old clodhoppers to fit in them, wouldn't you? Okay, beautiful view. It's that screenshot time again. The reason I love this sim. It looks absolutely fantastic. Look at that, the light on there. Things are only going to get better over time. We've got some great aircraft coming this way. The Aerosoft Twin Otter is days away, literally days away. 19th of January they're releasing that thing. Hoping very soon after the PMDG 737 will come out. And then the one I'm looking forward to most after that is the BAE 146 by Just Flight. That's in development, it's looking good. I absolutely love that aircraft. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look, because it is only saying 28 minutes to go. I'm a little concerned we might need to start descending soon. Let's have a look. So flight level 130 by MC895. We are now at 28,000, I believe. Let's have a look. No, 26, okay. And we need to be 13. Vertical speed is 2.2. Oh. So 45 nautical miles. What's the angle from there? .41 for 3-degree decline. 2,245 miles. We start descending. And it was, what was it? It was like MC8. Hey James, how's it going, buddy? MC895, we need to be 13,000. MC895, there it is. So that's 38 at Lussel. 48 at Ateb. At Ped. It's actually 53 at Ped. So 8 miles after Ped. 8 miles down. So with 7 miles to go. Ish. We'll start to descend. So 7 miles left to Lussel. Start to descend, is that right? 38. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Have you had a good Christmas and New Year, James? So we've still got a ground controller on at Milan. Oh really? Have you had COVID, James? I had COVID over Christmas. I hope you get better soon, buddy. What is it you've what have you had? Yeah, I had COVID over Christmas. Luckily, I was alright though. Were you vaccinated? I was vaccinated, and I think that's the reason it didn't affect me too bad. I mean, I think variant-wise, I must have had Omicron because it was literally like a cold, man. It just felt like a cold, and then I lost my taste and smell for a while. I can't smell like I used to. I used to. It's been what, since Christmas. It was literally Christmas Day. Was my 10-day point. And yeah, I've not been able to smell properly since then. I can taste again now, though. Are you on the mend? Do you feel like you're getting better? I had a cough for a little bit. Mine's gone recently. How long's it been then? Did you get it at Christmas? I hope you get better soon, buddy. Okay, this... These, Oh man, yeah, I mean that makes sense. My cough's only just gone. And I had it about 5 days before Christmas. 7 days before Christmas it would have been. No. Yeah. I started the cough probably. Okay, let's have a little look out here. Don't think there'd be a wind turbine there. Just one by itself. Bit of a random thing to put in it, really. Couple of houses and buildings here and there. This is crazy, this turbulence. Not a comfortable flight. No, sir. There you go, let's have a look at that. Oh man, that's doing my head in. It's just on this left side, it's because of the sun, isn't it? There we go. Stay on the right. Oh, that's nice. The little clouds in the distance there. Whoa, look at this! This is crazy. Ready for the mental view? That's our plane. I think it goes by the nearest airport. Let's have a look. That's not an airport. We'll see. We'll do it when we get to Milan. We'll see. See what the view's like. If I remember, I'll probably forget now. 1,000,001 things to think about. Again, guys, one at a time again. That time of the stream again. If you are watching for the first time, please do hit that follow button or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Every follow I get just helps me grow this channel. It's been a long journey in a short time, really, I suppose. Approaching my 2nd year. Can't believe I'm saying that. 2nd year of streaming now. Growth has slowed down quite a bit. My own fault, really. I've not been streaming that much recently, but I hope to keep it up as much as I can, especially as the new aircraft release into Flight Sim. So please do hit that follow button, and don't forget to like the stream as well. Thanks, guys. So the Twin Otter, the next aircraft coming out on my radar anyway. That is one of those aircraft that, you know, we're going to actually have to work to fly it. We're flying to Milan, buddy, yeah, over to Milan. We've left Vienna, so I'll just show you here. Flew out of Vienna, had a sim crash, so I had to start again, and then flew out of Vienna again. We've left Vienna now, we're over the Italian Alps in the north here, and we're making our way towards Milan, across these Alps. Oh, what is that down there? That's beautiful. Beautiful view. Yeah, so the twin otter coming out. I mean, there's different ways you can fly it. I think I've not looked too much into it. I don't know if it can pick up ILS. I'd imagine it probably could, because they do fly into quite busy airports at times, especially around near me. There's one that lands near me almost every day, a busy airport. But also they're used in the Arctic and in the Antarctic, on, you know, the snow airstrips. So on the other side of things, it's a VFR and IFR aircraft. I'm looking forward to getting hold of it and getting used to flying it. I don't know if I'll enjoy it as much as I did the CRJ. I absolutely love the CRJ. Airliners do seem to be my thing, but we'll see. We'll see how we get on. It's going to be good. That much I can tell you. Skybus that flies it in the UK, I'll be looking forward to picking that livery up off flightsim.to when it's available. It should be pretty quickly. It's one of the biggest UK operators. I think that Loganair flies them as well, the twin otters. So yeah, it will be good. Snow everywhere here. Let's see how long we got. So what we said was 7 miles left to go to Lucille is when we'll start descending. Down to 13 initially. We're the only one in the area now, the only one flying to Milan. There is still a ground controller online, but I don't know if he'll be there much longer. 1219, let's have a look at that. I'll get it plugged in ready, because we're on Unicom. We're not going to anywhere else at the moment. So we'll see how that goes. 1219. These mountains look quite aggressive. Now there is a thing with flights and with the mountains not being accurately shaped. I mean, I wouldn't know. Is it really that big of an issue if you don't know what a mountain looks like? Probably not. Look at that out there. I'd say that's Mont Blanc, but would we be able to see that from here? No. Nah, it can't be. Oh, yeah, it might be actually. Mont Blanc is just on the border, around there. right on the border of Italy and France. So possibly, that is possibly Mont Blanc over there. More than likely actually, because there's no other point as high as that. Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be. Phew, man. 15 miles till we can descend. Not 15, sorry. Once we hit our bed, we're counting down to 8. Once we're at 8 miles, we descend. .091 in happy days. This turbulence is horrendous. Still saying we're over Austria, that's certainly not the case. There we go, that's better. Okay, so we will be descending soon. Saying around 10 minutes to go. That's not going to be the case at all. It's going to be quite a bit more than that. It's going to be quite a slow descent over the terrain here. And we're going to come in at the correct speeds as well. Okay, let's start this descent. (2,200) feet per minute down to 13,000. So this is it now. This is the descent on our way down. Has it dropped any more? Temperature's risen. That's a big change in wind. At 5, that's probably why the temperature's risen. 10-degree change in wind, that could be enough to change the runway. Let's have a look. Arrival is still 3-5 left, happy days. Information Charlie. Okay, so we're descending down to 13,000 now. Let's have a quick look on the arrival chart. We don't need this anymore, and we don't need that anymore. So there's the arrival chart, hoping to be 13,000 by Mike Charlie 895. And then we're just going to work our way down 10, 6, 4, 6, 4. So we'll hold at 6 for a while. Drop to 4 here somewhere because it's a long way down. It says 5,000. We're going to climb again. I'm not reading these charts right. Maybe a max of 5,000. Yeah, minimum of 4. So we'll drop to 6, hold it. And then working our way in, pick up the ILS coming for landing. Even if we don't pick up the ILS, we should be able to have a straight approach in for landing there with this approach chart. It's pretty straightforward, lines us up perfectly for the runway. All the waypoints are in, the ILS frequency is in, so we shouldn't have an issue. But you never know with these things. Everett coming up. After that is MCE895. After we've hit 13,000, we'll probably decrease the speed to about 250 to then start the descent down to 10,000. Okay, here we go then. 13,000, it's saying 250. We will drop that, but we won't hit 250 until we're at 13,000. Milan dead ahead. It's out there somewhere. Pull this down to 10,000. Once at 10,000, we'll get the landing lights back on. I guess that's our aircraft there, nearest airport. Coming out of the snow. That's going to be a good view when we come into land, actually. That's beautiful, seeing the... I don't know if it'd be like that or not though, like an instant line. There'd probably be patches of snow, wouldn't there? They'd need to work on that bit. Patches like this, but more sporadic. Malpensa traffic, Austrian 3 Romeo Mike descending now down to 10,000 on the every 2 Echo arrival Malpensa traffic. There's no one in the air, it's just me. It's pretty much just me in the whole of Italy. In fact, it is. Oh my god. There's one guy waiting to take off out on one of the islands. Salerno? I don't know. Sicily? I don't know which one it is. But yeah, I'm the only one in Italy right now. Whole country and just me flying there. Wow. This guy's waiting, the ground controller's waiting for me. How privileged must I be? Okay, so we're at 10,000, right, first thing then. We're going to get all the lights on that we need. They can stay on taxi. Give the cabin crew a buzz just to say, start preparing to land. And we're going to bring it down to 6,000 now. Let the aircraft do it, open descent. Malpensa traffic, Austrian 3 Romeo Mike, descending to 6,000 on the every 3 Echo arrival Malpensa traffic. Stay at 250 for a while. Airport should be just ahead, that's it there. Just go to that view. That should be, if I'm right, from Malpensa. No, it's definitely not. No idea where my aircraft is either. There. Oh, it's way up there. We're on the other side at the moment. Okay. Let's go back into the cockpit. We're going to maintain 250. This is a long approach, so we're going to maintain it until the turn at the end, where we're going to pull it down. You use the turn to kill the speed as well. Malpensa traffic, Austrian 3 Romeo Mike on the every 2 Echo arrival for runway 35 left downwind. Malpensa traffic. Getting light blurs there. Very nice. Okay, 6,000 reach, so we're going to have to go. Hey, when it does that. 1027, there we go. So that'll cut out in a second. It's just because obviously I changed the altimeter setting, so then it was like, oh, you've gone way over your assigned altitude. There we go, right. 1027 is local altimeter there, we're set. We're in and we're set. Happy days. Okay, so I'll just show you what the plan is then. So we're coming down south on this approach now. I'm going to start to kill the speed around here. It's a good distance from the airport, that, with enough time to slow us right down. As long as the ILS is set. Yeah, if it's at 6,000 out here, we're good. It's coming up to. maintain the speed 250 knots until the turn. Here comes the turn. We're just going to drop it down to 5,000 there now. That'll allow us to be in the correct altitude for the ILS approach. We'll get a nice view of those mountains as we turn back as well. That'll be on our approach. Quite distracting actually. I'm going to be staring at the mountains. James, the only ATC that is on is ground, unfortunately. It's too late at night. From all of Europe is offline, apart from the local ground controller at Milan, Bayer approach in Portugal, the Shannon controller in Ireland as well. Otherwise, all of Europe is offline. The whole lot. There's been a lot less controllers recently. A lot less. US is partly online, but only East Coast and one in the centre states. But yeah, it's been lacking in controllers recently. Loads of tower controllers, which is good in a way, I suppose. But then what we need is area controllers that can control multiple airports down. It's a shame, really. But never mind. Okay, turn in soon. What I am going to do is I'm going to do a direct to MCT 42. Let's get that in there now. Turn in now. Malpensa traffic, Austrian 3 Romeo Mike on base now for runway 35 left. Malpensa traffic. Early turn there. Is this snow? No, it can't be. Just in the middle of nowhere like that. You're crazy, man. Okay, so the reason I've done that is to stop it turning in and then turning out again. We'll go direct to this waypoint via the heading mode. Done a little bit of a snake of a turn, but it's fine. Start to slow down now as well. 220 to start with. Lisboa controls just come online, so Portugal's now online. This ground control is just waiting for me. There we go, we're now on the flight path again. Malpensa traffic, Austrian 3 Romeo Mike on final runway 35 left. It's a long final, this 25 mile final. There we go, we're locked. Glide slope will come down eventually. There's Milan. Glide slope's approaching there. On our way in now. What I may do is, once we've picked up the glide slope, I may just fly it manually from there on, because it's a long way in. Keep an eye on the distance though. Once I've got proper visual, I'll fly manually. 20 miles at the moment, long way to go. Malpensa traffic, Austrian 3 Romeo Mike, 20 mile final, runway 35 left. So just having a look, we're on this chart now, we don't need that anymore, so we'll be on that. We don't really need that either. Looking at the airport then, we're going to come in 35 left here, and we're going to want to turn around about here, probably this one, Lima, to take us to the terminal, at which point we'll contact ground after we're off the runway. Okay, let's slow it down to 180, flaps 1. Coming down to 200, we'll go flaps 2. Flaps 2 there. Malpensa traffic, Austrian 3 Romeo Mike, 15 mile final, runway 35 left. Malpensa traffic. 180, maintain that till about 10 miles. In fact, we'll drop to 16 till 10, and then we'll drop to 140. Spoilers armed. Flaps 3. Autopilot off, we're flying manually. I've got auto throttle still though. I'm just going to take it in now myself. Don't need to fight it much. We're looking at a 5-knot wind. There's not much to it. We are angled correctly, and this thing pretty much holds by itself. So keep an eye on it. The wind will probably drift us soon enough. But for now, we'll just eyeball it coming down. Okay, 10 miles. Wait till around 7 miles to drop the wheels and go flaps full. .150 now. Bring the nose down a little bit. Drifting a little bit there as well, so we'll just bring it over to the right, follow the flight director. A little twist on the rudder. Wind feels like it's picked up. Yeah, it's hit 9.
2,500.
Thank you. 7.5. Flaps full. Let's get a look at that. Malpensa traffic, Austrian 3 Romeo Mike, 5 mile final, runway 35 left, Malpensa traffic. Bring the nose down a bit. This is where the wind's picked up to 12 knots. It will die off soon though. Wind is 5 knots on the ground there. Altitude a little low. We'll just pick the nose up a little bit there. Turning into this wind, it is dying down to a 7. 6. 5 knot wind. And then there's the turn on for the runway. Keep the nose down a little bit more. Here come the call-outs.
400.
Minimums has been missed.
$300. 200. 100 above.
Oh, it is minimum.
100.
Oh, I hurt my ears.
Minimum 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Reverse thrust on. Welcome to Milan, everyone. shouldn't have. That's the auto brake. Malpensa ground. Good evening, Austrian 3 Romeo Mike. Just taxiing via Lima off runway 35 left.
Oscar 3 Romeo Mike, welcome to Malpensa, taxi via Lima, taxi to San Fusio via Papa.
Say stand again, please.
Stand for Oscar 3 Romeo Mike, Fusio.
I can't hear this guy. I'm sorry, you're coming through really unclear. Could you text the stand? I got via Lima and Papa. That was it.
Oscar 3 Romeo Mike, stand is the 404 via Lima and Papa.
Yeah. Was that 404 via Lima and Papa?
Yes, is correct.
Thank you very much. Stand 404 via Lima and Papa, Austrian 3 Romeo Mike. And thank you very much for hanging on for me tonight as well.
Don't worry, mate.
Okay, right, so we're on Lima now. APU on. This is Papa here, I believe. Or is that Whiskey, Kilo Whiskey, Lima? Yeah, this should be Papa. It's not marked, but this is Papa. Maybe I missed the sign. Okay, so we're here at Milan. We're on our way to 404. I hope you did enjoy this stream, guys. It was a very bumpy flight all the way. I had to leave the seatbelt sign on for the whole time. But we're finally here, safe and sound. All passengers accounted for. No worries, mate. That one's 405. It's actually in here, and it's off to the side. 405 is there, but 404 is here. You can see the jetways are missing. This is about 404 here. I'll park here. I'll park where I want. Austrian 3 Romeo Mike, outstand. Thank you very much for the cover. Good evening.
Austrian 3 Romeo Mike, thank you for your time.
Okay, so quick recap then. That is going to be it for tonight's stream. We've flown out of Vienna tonight, heading on our southwesterly bearing across Austria, and then split over into Italy, over the Alps most of the way. Very bumpy ride all the way in, and then finally bringing our way into Milan here. Very quiet on VATSIM, unfortunately. It is that late time at night. There's just no controllers on, but I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did so, please do hit that follow button, and also hit subscribe on YouTube. If you did miss it, you can watch it back on YouTube immediately. It will be able to be rewound on Facebook later on. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching.